Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. A lot of things are unfolding. They are unearthing a lot of secret deals that are taking place in the time past, to the point that Pat Otomi is speaking out strongly. Labour Party, just few days to go to the inauguration proper. It looks like there's more than meets the eyes. In fact, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's hands may be so strong. Who knows? No one is going to find out what it is that is brewing, and that also cannot be denied. Well, before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the political economist Professor Pat Otomi has subtly reacted to an allegation that he was used by the president-elect Bola Tinubu to step down for Peter Obi as the Labour Party's presidential candidate and to fund same campaign in order to reduce the winning chances of the People's Democratic Party. That's the presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. Well, Otomi, using his social media handle on Thursday, was reacting to the statement made by the governorship candidate of the Labour Party, that's LP in Oyo State, that's Taofik Akinwale, saying on Wednesday, reported that Akinwale revealed in an interview that the president-elect Bola Tinubu asked popular economist Professor Pat Otomi to step down for Peter Obi in the build-up to the 2023 general elections. Akinwale, while he appeared as a guest on the radio program in Oyo State, alleged that Obi received campaign funds from Otomi, whom he described as Tinubu's son, as in Tinubu's political son. The Labour Party aspirant, who spoke in Yoruba language, has said in the build-up to the 2023 elections, Obi, who had purchased the nomination form of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), suddenly announced his exit from the party. Initially, Pat Otomi had secured the Labour Party's presidential ticket, but when Peter Obi said he resigned from the PDP and joined the Labour Party, Bola Tinubu, a master political strategist, quickly told Otomi that everyone knows to be his son to step down for Obi. I take that again. He said everyone knows him to be the son of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he should step down for Obi. The president-elect saw in Obi's presidential bid a good chance to reduce the winning chances of the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar. What Peter Obi didn't know is much more than what he knows. He started collecting campaign funds from Otomi, while Tinubu was giving the money to Otomi. This went on until Obi's presidential campaign got to a stage it went beyond target. Obi was used without him knowing, Akinwale said after announcing his departure from the party. However, Pat Otomi, on his social media page Thursday in the morning, in a swift reaction, wrote, "As I watch the desperation with which past acts sown in love for the common good is unearthed and bent into disinformation regarding the present, I am thankful that in the end, truth is the only thing that prevails when lust for power is consumed by its own negativity." So I ignore. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "As I watch the desperation with which past acts sown in love for the common good is unearthed and bent into disinformation regarding the present, I am thankful that in the end, truth is the only thing that prevails when lust for power is consumed by its own negativity, so I ignore." Now, this is getting interesting. Now, in all of this, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in this picture, but okay, sentiment apart. Yes, he gave Peter, but let's assume, based on what the Labour Party or your state branch is saying, the governorship branch, that's for Labour Party aspirant, he said, let's assume that it is true. Peter Obi did not only get the vote, or Labour Party did not only get the fund, he got the much needed attention. And Nigerians love Peter Obi genuinely for who he is. Okay, yes, he may say that he was funded and all, but one thing is certain that they said that I love, that Peter Obi didn't even know. Because now they will agree with me and with many Nigerians. And even Peter Obi, when he said, I don't give shishi. But when he says it was funded by him, Pat Otomi was releasing the money was funded by him, does it not mean that Pat Otomi, are they not trying to say that Otomi is in this picture for it all? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Otomi was with Peter Obi all through. But let's agree, since we've all agreed now, technically speaking, that it was funded by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Can we, in all sincerity, tell INEC then to release the beavers for presidential election that took place in February? Release completely everything undoctored. And let's know if truly they call Bola Ahmed Tinubu the political strategist, if truly he's a master strategist as they claim. Release it in, or let us see the true picture of how Bola Ahmed Tinubu fed and the true picture of how Peter Obi carried thought genuinely. Beavers is the only record that showed it the way it is. Why is it that during the election, when it was time to upload, the INEC ad hoc staff and staffs generally refused to upload? They said there were glitches everywhere for that of presidential, election, but that of senatorial elections, there was no glitches. It was moving. Why didn't they use the network of the senatorial to upload that of the presidential? It's not the same beavers, but alas, that's not what happened. If they say truly, because if you ask me, like what Pat Otomi said, whatever he did it in love. I have no problems with Pat Otomi, because if assumed they gave him money as they're saying, he released it all. Thank God. But in all of it, it was meant to be a strategy thing. If you ask me, it backfired, because at the end of the day, Peter Obi become a phenomenon. It became a tsunami, to the point of Oni of Ife called him the tsunami himself. Yes, if you doubt it, check our playlist. You get to see that he was calling him the tsunami himself. So whatever you want to call, some person that are saying is extra master strategies and all that, maybe at the beginning it was meant like a distraction, but after a while, Peter Obi become a sensation. Peter Obi become someone everybody want to associate with. Peter Obi become a song in the mouth of many Nigerians. Peter Obi become a solution. People were looking at problems, they started looking at Peter Obi as the one who can bring the solution to many issues. They brought the issue of integrity. Peter Obi had check, passed. After a while, what looked like political strategy became a real deal. Now, if you say it was political strategy as a master strategist, let us, in all sincerity, INEC just release that beavers undoctored. Just bring it the way it is. Don't doctor anything. I still upload it. Don't doctor anything. And let's know how that strategy, in all sincerity, worked. Maybe it was something they planned, just maybe. But after a while, it backfired. They looked at Peter Obi as a simple man, probably a simpleton. But they forgot he was a two-term governor. He was once he's a politician, one time a politician, still a politician. He may not be using the crude style, but he understands how to walk into the hearts of many. He dresses and looks and mingles with the average Nigerian because he believes he's carrying their mandate. And the average Nigerian followed him like a tsunami. Maybe he didn't bargain it this way, but eventually worked in favor of Peter Obi. But in all of this, Nigerians will agree that there's more than meets the eyes. Let's meet in the comment section. This is strictly my opinion. Yours may differ.